Ooh. Okay, I'm back with another live stream. I tried to live stream yesterday. It really didn't work out too well. I really don't know if anybody's gonna come. It's like literally a Monday, so it's kind of like the beginning of the week. I really don't know if anybody's even gonna show up to this. But basically, what I really wanted to get into was wolfing because I actually got a question. I ended up getting a question about like 180 waves. What's going on, man? It's kind of like a different. I never went live like on a Monday, but I kind of wanted to address the question. I don't think they were overseas. Like I don't think they were from London or anything like that. But basically, he sent me a picture and was like, like any tips that I have. What's going on? I'm done at playing. I feel that. I feel that. Feel that in my heart. I resonate with that name. But basically, he was asking me like for advice on um, wave admin. What? Anyway, but basically he was asking me for advice on wolfing, like on or his hair. So generally, if you add me on my Snapchat is burritos or die. Like I need to promote that so I can give you more information regarding your way specifically. So if you need help, make sure you add me. Um, man, if you need help, just add me on there, and I can give you information specifically regarding you. So, but basically, he sent me a waves, and I feel like a lot of straight hair wavers are having issues getting waves just because they don't know that their process is a little bit different. It's a little bit more difficult if you are trying to get waves and you have straight hair. Reason being is you have to grow your hair kind of like past the curly stage. Like if you're a straight hair waver, at some point your hair is probably gonna get curly. You just gotta figure out when that time is. So basically, what you want to do is really simple. You just have to grow your hair. I didn't want to make it seem like I wasn't really giving like a lot of information um, to his question, but you have to grow your hair. Like all waivers have to. Um, I'm doing 360s, bro. Bro, you can't switch up on us like that. But like you do. I should, what I'm saying, you should try it. You know what I'm saying. If you never did 360s, you should probably try it. Like give it a shot. But I'm gonna stay 180 over here. So you feel me? But yeah, straight. I feel like straight hair waivers have issues with that. It's just that they they expect results quicker, and it takes longer. If you're a straight hair waiver, it's gonna take you a minute. Like it's gonna take you a minute for you to grow your hair. So don't immediately just cut it. You know what I'm saying? Don't just immediately cut your hair. You just gotta really learn your hair. You know what I'm saying? Like it takes a minute, but it's worth it. But I'm not elite yet. Going to master 180s first. Yeah, that was a good step. I'll say like a lot of people try to step into 360s and they don't know what they're doing. I.e., looking at my older videos or my older 360 wave videos, you're gonna be like, whoa, like you came a long way. But you should try it out. Like I'm saying, if you want to go your own way, um, nah, I'm doing it right. What's going on, Lennar McBean? But yeah, you're making a lot of progress. Memphis. Show your products that you use for everything. Okay, I can do that. If you like the video, you gotta like the video first. You like the video, you gotta tell me you like it and then tell me what's going on, Patrick. But yeah. And another thing, I want my content to go in a different direction. Oh damn, he actually liked it. But I want my content to go in a different direction. I love making video, like I love going live, but y'all need higher quality videos. Like I was looking at my channel and it was like, bro, the amount of support I get on my higher quality videos is crazy. So I'm really just give me a second on you got on that, you guys. This summer, I want to do at least like not 100, probably like 50 bangers. I'm trying to do 50 bangers. I'm trying to bust out 50 high quality bangers, audio perfect, because it's just my content been all over the place. Make sure you like the live. You like the live. It's a quick little live, everything like that. So he asked me about like products and stuff like that. So what I'm saying. Let me see what I can do. I literally showed this All right, yo, I'm back. I'm back. You feel me? I'm back. So glad my live is working now. Thank you guys. Even when my live wasn't working, y'all was just really. I did like a live like 3 times or whatever, and y'all still was like, "Get back on live. Get back on live." So, and I know a lot of y'all rewatch my stuff. I mean, y'all might be doing something, so I understand. So, first you gonna need a brush. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have a good brush. I say this all the time. I say this all the time, especially if you're a coarse hair waver. I'm gonna give you advice for coarse hair, straight hair, and medium hair waivers. I'm gonna give y'all all advice. So I don't know who's gonna be rewatching this or whatever like that, but I'm gonna go through everybody, like everybody right now. But for your question, the main products I've been using, uh, you've seen my guns. I got royalty. Yeah, you switched up on me, man. It's supposed to be Torino. You know what I'm saying? I love royalty. I got a royalty brush. It's good. It's good because I really don't use it that much too. So it's like it's good to have like a fresh brush. But I just be using, I prefer working my Torino, and then this medium Diane go crazy. This soft brushes do pull real good. If you get a higher quality soft brush, it's a difference. I suggest if you want a brush, if you want to get your first brush and you want a difference, a soft brush on a higher quality, like you pay 25. You know what I'm saying? You gonna see results. You're gonna be like, oh, okay, this is a lot different than what I'm normally used to. So, you know what I'm saying? This is the brush I used probably the most. It's probably like the oldest, but this brush is fire. Like it's a medium, and I feel like it just, I don't know. It's just like you always have that one product that's like, this is your favorite product, and it's just like that Diane right there. Just been through a lot. Like if you go through my older videos, you're gonna see this brush. Like I don't know what it is. Like I used to focus the camera with this, everything like that. It's just my go-to. I can't get rid of it. I'm probably gonna have to buy another one because I just love it that much. I love it that much. But to the dude who asked me about products and everything, so my go-to product is that the Shea Moisture. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of beat up. It's been through a minute. You know what I'm saying? It's been through a little beating, but I mean this lasts the longest to me. It's a curling gel souffle. You know what I'm saying? I don't do the smoothie. I don't do an enhancing smoothie. I get a souffle, and it's just magical. You know what I'm saying? It's expensive. John like $8. I ain't even gonna cap. They ain't like $8, but it lasts a long time. You feel me? I use that, and then I use Gold Sporting Ways, bro. Like, bro, I feel like a lot of people really start using this one. Like they use with the products I say, and they be like low key. They'll be like, oh yeah, like this slick be working. Like this slick good. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm here for, bro. I don't do it for credit. I just try to put y'all on the good stuff. But I use that, and then this is a medium. You feel me? Like, and it's just fire, bro. It's just this is a Diane. It's cheap, but the little name thing ain't even on there no more. It's just been rocking with me, getting the job done. When I didn't have the money really for a Torino, I had this, and it just stuck by my side. The bristles don't fall out. Like, bro, Diane's mediums go crazy. I never had their hard brush or soft one. No, I think I got a soft one. I got a soft one. The soft one wasn't that good. I ain't even gonna lie, but the medium. This brush, all right, Ray. This brush is a medium, bro. This is a medium. This brush, hold on, Ray. We'll do it again. Hold on. This is a medium brush, bro. Medium. Because you asked me this question like 3 times, bro. I swear. It's a medium. I use this brush probably more than my Torino. This brush has just been loyal, you know what I'm saying? So it's like the thing about Diane's mediums, it's like it's not too tough, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes when you brush your hair with a hard brush, it's like, bro, it's tough. Like it's like you feel like you about to start your scalp gonna start bleeding or something. So it's like you need the pull. Like if you wolfing, like I use my hard brush more, but like we just kind of chilling, just going to get a good brush session in. Diane is just go crazy, but my Torino is good. Sometimes because those are hard brushes, I feel like I needed them because I was woofing at the time and I had a lot more hair. My hair isn't that long no more. You feel me? Like my hair just so it's not. I don't need to use my hard brushes that much, so that's why I use this one more. Cause my hair right now is it's kind of it's not high, but it's like you know what I'm saying. It needs a medium to a hard brush. Yo, what's going on? What's going on? Wait till I get this cut. Wolf, with the grain, two with the grain. Waves gonna be so deep. All right, so that's another thing I kind of wanted to point out. What Memphis was basically saying. Uh, basically, what Memphis is talking about, to explain it, is when you first get started with waves, like kind of just go through like the whole thing. When you first get started with waves, a lot of times um, you just want results. So when you first start off, you really don't start with waves. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got you, bro. I got you. I'm a beginner. I got you. I got you, Ray. But basically, when you first start out, you don't have waves. So like I guess this can go to towards Ray or whatever like that. So it's like when you first start off, you don't have waves. So it's like you be like, dang, bro, I see wave checks all the time. Like people, take off their do rag, and it's probably that one person at your school, one person at your job, whatever. They just dipping, or you just notice one person like your friend or something like they just dipping, they just dipping. And the thing is, they have to. It takes time to like first start seeing waves, and then once you first start seeing them, it's like, okay, let me make. You gotta brush then. So when you see them first, you brush, and then you get your cut, right? So when you first start off, you can get your cut earlier, whatever like that, so you get used to them, you get better with your connections, and then after that, this is a secret. This is a secret, bro. You wolf for crazy long. So that's what Memphis is doing. Memphis is basically saying, like, yo, okay, I'm seeing progress. I'm liking my progress. I'm liking the results. I'm liking the brushes I got. I'm seeing the connection. So it's like, why wouldn't he wait longer? Because he has the information to be like, all right, bet. I'm about to wolf for a crazy long time. Let's see how long I can wolf for it. So that's why you see like a wolfing challenge. Because to wolf, you gotta be disciplined, and you gotta have like good products, and you gotta get good brush sessions in. So once you do that, you're gonna be woofing for a long, long time. Like your hair gonna be super, super long. But you're not gonna get discouraged because like, all right, I got connections. I've been putting in the work, so you get the cut. Fire. It's immediately fire. It's like, yo, like you elite now because you waited. How do I explain it? It's like kind of like you it's like a pullback. Like it's like a catapult. You know what I'm saying? You gotta wind back. You know what I'm saying? You gotta wait. It's like sometimes you want that cut, you just wait and you just like let go and it just be like the cut be fired. The cut be fired. Like if you look at my video, you go back to my 180 wave wolf when I was wolf for like 3 months. My hair is crazy long. Everybody was like, "Yo, what's up with your waves? Your waves trash. Like you're not putting in you're not even your hair not patted down. You know what I'm saying? Your hair not even we can see your waves, but why would you let it get this wild? And then I got that cut, and everybody was like, "Well, how do you do? What products do you?" It's like the questions started changing up, and that's what I'm saying. You got to catapult. You know what I'm saying? You can't really just jump steps like that. Like, and I feel like Memphis, he had to learn that. I had to learn that. Every waiver has to learn that. So you know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. That's just what you gotta do. So um washing styles and shower method too. That's another thing that I feel like if Memphis isn't doing, he should try to do because that'll help him extend his wolf period to further like catapult it, further be like, all right, boom, and then you just gonna launch out. So Ray said I am a beginner making 180 waves. What's the size I have to use the size? What's the size I have to use? I think you're talking about the guard size. Y'all be talking fast, bro. But all right. So if you beginning with 180 waves, I suggest you get a two with the grain. Two with the grain is the best for medium and straight. No, medium course. No, medium course. So if you were straight hair, you gotta do like a three. I said three is better. Three and a half, because you don't want to cut your hair too low. Like I know a lot of people tell y'all different stuff, bro. But if you a straight hair waver, don't cut your hair too low, bro. Because if you cut it too low, you gonna end up. They might cut it. They might gash your hair. They may not know how to cut straight hair. Like if you Mexican or Italian or like even like mixed or something like that, y'all hair is real straight. Like in the beginning, it's straight. So you don't want to cut off your progress like that. So just kind of do like a three with the grain, then kind of go through with it. So if you're not seeing progress, uh, that probably means you may be a straight hair waver. From what I'm seeing, like when I'm talking to y'all, when y'all talking to me, y'all sending me pictures of y'all waves and stuff like that. And a lot of people from London are just straight hair wavers. Like it's like nothing but straight hair wavers. I think. So, but that just if you're not seeing progress like that, that just means you probably just um, a straight hair. That means you just probably a straight hair waver. So what you want to do to counteract that is you gotta grow your hair. Like you can't cut it. Like if you're not seeing progress, you can't be like, well, I don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to just cut it off and start over, or I'm about to cut off and get curls. I'm about to cut off my hair and like get curls, and you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna quit. You can't do that. Like straight hair waves, you gotta be, you gotta be like mentally strong. Like you gotta be like, like, all right, you know what I'm saying? I got 3 more weeks. I ain't gonna get no cut. I ain't gonna get no cut. 3 weeks. I got 3 more weeks. I'm gonna wolf for 10 weeks. 10 weeks is a long time. I ain't never done that. I don't think I ever. How long is 10 weeks? We ain't even gonna do the math for that. We already know how. Y'all know how I am on that. Make sure you like the video. If you like the video, you know what I'm saying. Give the video a thumbs up. If y'all like the way. If y'all like lives, because I don't know what y'all like yet. To be honest, I just know y'all like high quality content. I know y'all mess with that, but I don't know if y'all mess with lives like that. But yeah, if you're a straight hair waiver, even a medium hair waiver, and your hair is like super soft, I didn't say dislike the video. Who disliked the video, bro? For real. But y'all get on my nerves, bro. But basically, you gotta wait, bro. You gotta if you straight hair waiver, especially if you may be like Mexican, if you Mexican or like super mixed, like not saying it like that, but like you know what I'm saying, your hair is just really like yo, like your hair falls down when you shower, bro. You just gotta wait a minute, and that's just how it is. But when you wait, bro, when if you a straight hair waiver and you wait, bro, straight hair waivers get like a lot of love. Y'all gotta understand that. If you a straight hair waiver and you learn either 360s or 180, it's time to start a channel because you gonna literally surpass a lot of people. Like, oh god, because it's just like it looks good, like it looks fire. You know what I'm saying? Because it's different, and y'all got a different type of shine too. So it's pros and cons. The last barber I went, he cuts me one side lower than the other. See, that's the thing, bro. Finding that barber, bro. Bro, my barber. What my barber did? My barber be doing something weird, bro. I was getting my hair cut for this man for like no cap, like 4 months. I text this man like, yo, like, where you at? You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get a cut. He telling me some who this. I'm like, what you mean who this? I just paid like, you know what I'm saying, $20 for like 6 months. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I was just like, bro, whatever. But I got, you know what I'm saying, I always go through a lot of barbers. You know what I'm saying? Other barber, he cut my hair. Like, I know my hairline a little difficult. Like, we already know this. Like, y'all in the live, y'all already know my haircut. It's gonna probably be a little difficult to do my lineup, and that's cool. That's cool. But like, don't do my lineup right and then screw up later. Like, no, I gotta find another barber now because you you do a good job sometimes. But a barber is crazy. But the last barber went to. So yeah, with you, Ray, you just gotta. I would say check on Instagram. Like even if you overseas, like even if you know what I'm saying, y'all be from like Italy, Australia, Sweden. Like I don't know where y'all really from, but what you want to do is go on Instagram. Go on Instagram. Thank God for Instagram. Shout out Instagram. Go look up barbers in your area. Look up barbers in your area, right? Look up waves, right? And see who can cut waves, cause it's a bro, it's a different type. Bro, when I was younger, like back when Instagram wasn't popping, like you know what I'm saying, Instagram wasn't there. But I had my barber. He literally, he was an older guy. Watch out for the old. I don't care where you listen. I don't care where you from. Make sure you like the video. If you get it, do not get an old head to cut your waves. I'm telling you this, bro. Bro, I'm telling you this right now. I was like 12, so this was a minute ago. Bro, he was getting my haircut. I was getting my haircut. So I was like, all right, I'm about to be swimming. I'm about to be swimming. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to have, you know what I'm saying? Have me a girlfriend in middle school. You know what I'm saying? I was in middle school at 12. Yeah, I was like in seventh grade. So I was like, bet. Boy, I'm about to come in here and fight. Ain't nobody got waves. I'm about to come in here like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you feel me? Bro, I had an old head come in here. Bro, he cut it. Bro, I'll never forget this. He cut it. Like, so but I didn't. This was a long time ago. It wasn't even called woofing. Like nobody even knew what woofing was. You know what I'm saying? So he cut it, right? He had these big clippers. So I was just like, all right. He see how my hair going. He see it is going. It's going. You know, it's waving. It's waving. It's waving. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? He not gonna cut it backwards. I'm like, he not gonna cut it backwards, bro. When I tell you the man, like literally, he, bro, man's like got the Clippers, right? So I was like, all right, he probably, you know what I'm saying? I'm 12, like, or whatever. Man's got it. Did like, just cut it all off. So I was like, I had waves, like, I was looking in the mirror about to cry, bro. Like, I remember it. Because my eyes was watering and shit. I was like, bro. And you know when that lump starting your throat? But I was like, yo, I ain't gonna tell this man, you know, it's too late now. So he gotta do the whole head. So I was like, I was like, I was like, bro, I was like, what this man doing? He cut it. All waves going right there. Cause like my hair's always been like this. Like before I get a cut, my hair gets better. Like my hair get fine. Like my hair get like dang, and then I gotta get a cut. So it's like it's crazy. But like my hair will all like when I was younger, 12, my hair would just do that. So I was like, damn, man, you better have waves and stuff like that. He cut it back. Cause my dad was like, we trying to go. We trying to go. Like just get a cut by him. Like he ain't got nobody in his chair. Go there. Old head. If you got an old head in your shop, you know it's an old head in your shop. Everybody here got an old head in their shop, or somebody who don't got nobody in their chair. If you don't have time to get a cut, if you don't have time, if you're at a new place, go on Instagram, look at their cuts before you get a haircut, and then it's best if you can look up their cuts and show them this is the type of cut I want. So it's just facts. Disney, Disney Law. All right, medium, but where who else has problem when the ripples keep disappearing? All right, so that's another issue. I feel like if you got ripples, that probably mean you a Corsair waiver, and that kind of be having me dying like Corsair waivers because y'all get waves real quick. You know what I'm saying? Corsair waivers, bro. Y'all come out the gate with waves, right? But y'all don't know how to maintain them, and that'd be killing me because it's like, bro, if you just grow your hair, know how to wolf, do not skip a day on wearing your do rag, you will literally have waves in like hours. But y'all just don't know how to maintain. Not everybody, but from when I see y'all just don't know how to maintain them. So what you gotta do is you gotta have like a hard brush, you know, brush in the mirror and grow your hair. A lot of times, Corsair wavers they'll see waves and they'll be like, "Oh, it's time to get a cut now. I'm getting my hair cut," and I'm just like, "Why would you do that? Like, why would you cut off your progress like that? Like, keep it going." But y'all just want for my subscribers, people hit me up. people on Instagram, people on Snapchat, y'all just want to cut y'all hair too quick. And I just be like, don't. I'd be like, listen, do not do that. And then y'all do it, and I'm like, I told you not to cut your hair. And then y'all be like, well, I don't see my waves anymore. Where are my waves at? I don't have waves anymore. Like, I'm not that guy in my high school or middle school or in college no more. I don't have waves. The girl don't like me no more. I told y'all to stop cutting your hair and wear your do-rag more. But what y'all want to do is y'all want to cut y'all hair. I tell y'all this all the time. Y'all just want to cut y'all hair, and then you end up starting over, and you realize your hair grows slow. So now you gotta wait like 2 3 weeks for you to be back where you was. So that's what I'm saying. If you add me on Snapchat, if you add me on Snapchat and ask me, I'll literally tell you what you gotta do. So Josh, I think my phone about to die. Do you know or have worn a mesh do rag? Bro, no. Like, no, 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 bro. I'm old school. You know what I'm saying? I had ways for a minute. I'm old school. Like, I don't be following trends and hypes and stuff like that. Like, y'all gotta understand, like, I'm old. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get all these products and stuff. I don't buy them. I don't buy them. I don't buy them. I have like maybe I got two older do rags and I got like three newer ones. So I just use the newer ones and I'm good. And it was like $5. So mesh do rag, I probably may do a video or like a review on it, but like I'm not gonna use it. Like I'm not gonna trust my ways with it. So see, that's what I'm saying. You probably, of course, like if you have ripples already, y'all get ripples quicker. Like half I feel like half of Corsair waves have waves. They just their hair is just longer and you can't see them. So that's how I feel about it. Uh, I think you asked me what's going on, Kyle. How long was it until you saw good progress in your waves? I guess I'll do this specifically to 180, but for me, for 180s, for I saw progress, I'll say it like I'll say my progress like to where I saw progress where I could make 180 wave videos. You know what I'm saying? Like actually record my hair. Like it took me, and it took me like it only take me like it take me like 4 weeks, 3 4 weeks, like no more than a month, because I kind of know what it takes. Like once I started seeing ripples, or if you want to call it ripples, or if I started seeing my hair started do like the little S thing, I'm like, it's time. You know what I'm saying? It's time to wolf. It's time to, brush. But a lot of times people be ignoring it. And stop, bro. Y'all, another thing y'all really do be making me mad. Bro, y'all be wearing y'all do-rags all the time and not brushing. Like, what? Why are y'all doing that, bro? Like that, I just see that all the time. Y'all wear y'all do-rag for 3 days straight and not brush your hair. Like, it's stupid. Cause it's like they'll take their do-rag off and it's like an afro or something, or it's just like it's just patted down curls. It's like, can y'all stop doing that? Like, can y'all please stop doing that? Please, please. Everybody just want to wear a do rag. Like, it looks stupid if you not putting in work. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like people gonna be like, wave check, and they gonna be like, never mind. Like, put your whole do rag back on. Yeah, you see, Kyle. I mean, not Kyle. Um, yeah, Memphis like, yeah, you got a brush, but I know you know somebody who just wearing a do rag just to wear one, and then it's like, oh, I'm disappointed. Like your ways ain't what I thought it was. So I don't know. Just please don't do that. If you follow me, do not just wear a do rag for style and not brush, because you know what I'm saying. What's the point of subscribing to wave channels? You know what I'm saying? But everybody, I just see everybody got all these like, they got the babe. They got the Bape do rags. They got the what kind of they got the Fendi one, the Gucci ones, the Comme des Garçons ones, the Givenchy ones, and I'm like, bro, like, I'm like, what are y'all doing, bro? Like, for real, I'm just that is like if you know a waiver or you know somebody who make videos, that just irritates us because it's just like, bro. And then the thing it's not even fact. You can wear it, but don't take it off. Like they'll take it off like yeah, like I'm swimming, and they'll ask you like I'm swimming, right? And you just like no, you're not. Like take that off. Well, my waves, you know what I'm saying? My waves, they there. Like with me, that's why I be wearing hats. They there. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say they permanent, but they pretty much kind of like they in there. They set in like because my routine is just that fire to where they there. So oh yeah, talking about so bro. I gotta watch this video, bro. Well, he made a new video about something. Talking about I stare into the sun, bro. I gotta watch his videos, bro. So is like the funniest man, bro. Bro, so is funny, but I really watch, um, bro. It's Kyle, bro. I know that be pissing you off, bro. Especially like even if you don't have your ways where you want them, but it's just like I know it'd be irritating you. Like it just be like, bro, here we go, bro. But it just look like when you wear your durag, but his I do like that Bape durag. I might have to cop me some durags though, cause some of them do look kind of fire. But I want the kind of like the legit one. I wish the companies would actually come out with. I don't know why they won't do that. Just come out with the actual thing. But yeah, and then Memphis like when you woofing, um, when you woofing you wanna comb too. Like for me, I need to comb my hair so I can get my connections. Because when you comb, it's gonna pull it and lift it up, pull it, lift it up. You keep doing that, and it's gonna just comb. You know, wave is gonna do the little S thing. So, who's a better waver, 360 GZ or 360 wave process? Uh, I like I like I like 360 wave process. Um I still like Poppy Blas's content, but no, I'm talking about PB 360 Dizzy or wavy process. I like 360 wave process because he be scalping. Like, bro, y'all don't understand when you scalp. I have respect for straight hair wavers who be scalping. Like they just cut all their waves off. I'm like, bro, that can't be me. First off, for one, but I think 3WP he he be scalping. Like I don't really watch um they videos like that, but you know you gonna see them because sometimes when I was doing videos like you know I see their stuff, but yeah he be cutting all his bro he be cutting all his hair off, bro, all of it. That's putting your not career, but that's putting your your method to the test. Like you cut all your hair off, that's putting your words to the test. So you know what I'm saying. But I can't be looking like no turtle. I got a turtle head, so I can't really be out here just with no hair. So that's how I feel. But 360 Jeezy, I like 360 Wave process. I mean, I like Jeezy. I like Jeezy's probably a better waver, but like that's a thing too. My thing is like just because you got like a certain texture or whatever like that, or just because your texture is different, like you know what I'm saying. That don't mean you just automatically go with a medium hair texture or straight hair texture. Like there's people who are medium who coarse hair wavers put it in work. You know what I'm saying? So like don't I never discredit the people who like coarse hair waver. Like it don't matter. It's just kind of like I'll see the work behind it or everything like that. But they both like five. You know what I'm saying? They both five. but it's like I like my style for what I like. I kind of like Corsair wavers. I like Corsair wavers because like I feel like they can get the rings like perfect. Like they'll have like a ton of rings. You know what I'm saying? Tons of like just circles. So that's why I like. You know my ideal waiver is probably gonna be like a course because I like the rings. Like I like it when it's like perfect. So, and they have like a lot of them. Course hair waiver is gonna have more rings than a medium hair waiver. So, but yeah, Jeezy go stupid. Like, bro, everybody know. That's what I'm saying. He like everybody know who he is and everything. But yeah, Jeezy fired. Like nobody can ever take that away, bro. His content has always been lit. You feel me? Been lit. But I just like I like 360. I like his I like Corsair. I like Corsair wave. I think my phone about to die. Hold up. Ooh. But what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. But, yeah, bro. I go. Sometimes I just go by the rings. Like I like the rings. You know what I'm saying? But one thing bro, they crowns be 100, be on 100. Bro, they crowns be on 100. GZ crown be on 100 every day, every day. Bro, I be like, bro. I saved his How to Wash Away video on YouTube, but so did Josh Hudson. Are you saying I motivated you? Oh, that's cool. I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that. And when I started getting that, when people started telling me like, yo, your videos are like help me, like I started being like, okay, it's time to put out some like some videos that are gonna last. You know what I'm saying? Not some like quick views. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to put out some like, you know what I'm saying, like your kids can watch this type stuff, like more consumable content. And then when I started realizing that like not only people from the states are watching my videos or find my videos helpful, I was like, okay, like we gotta get this you know what I'm saying, get this content out. I'm not getting paid like too much from YouTube. Like I'm not really just kind of tell out like that because it's kind of personal. But like I'm not getting paid nothing crazy. I'm not getting paid like yo, like let's go out to California real quick. Let me move to California. I'm not getting out there like that. But I don't want my I see I want to grow as a YouTuber, right? But then I'm gonna feel like I'm gonna forget y'all in a sense because it's like I'm gonna be trying to make so much type of content that I won't have a focus. And you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have had the amount of success I had on YouTube if I wasn't doing wave videos. You know what I'm saying? Well, I mean, I didn't try nothing else, but you know what I'm saying? I I I can't switch up on y'all. That's the thing, bro. I really do want to be doing other stuff. But then again, I think about it. I'm like, yo, my video right now is at 130,000. So I can't, you know what I'm saying? I can't switch up on y'all, bro. It's crazy. I can't. I did watch Easy when I first started Waves. It was horrible. I don't think Easy is the guy for motivations. For me. Yeah, it's all personal, man. Like everybody, like that's like with y'all, bro. Like that's one thing why I can't switch up on y'all because it's like some of y'all really, you know what I'm saying, really find my stuff helpful. So if I just switched up and I started doing like gym videos, y'all will appreciate it, but y'all gonna be like, okay, this is not what I came here for. You know what I'm saying? So, or I don't want to sell myself short if I feel like, you know what I'm saying, I'm doing 180. And then everybody's like, oh yeah, yeah, 180, 180, 180. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. And I'm like, nah, 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 nah. We're gonna do a girlfriend tag. You know, so we only gonna do a girlfriend tag. We're gonna do pranks. Like one day I'm like, yo, let's do a prank. I'm gonna be like, okay, all right, that's fine, but where the content? Like, where's the high quality? You know, telling me step by step, and answering my questions. Like, you know, people need that. Cause a lot of times, like another thing too is like a lot of times people have like a huge following that they like people slip between the cracks. Like people don't get their questions answered. And you know, if you don't get your question, think about it. If you don't get your question answered, then you just gonna not know, and you gonna keep making the same mistakes. So, bro, I'm telling you, 180, bro, Kyle, 180 way. Like people just be sleep. Like Kai, like one of my subscribers, Kai. I was like, because y'all ask me questions before y'all get into the process. Like y'all have like longer hair or whatever, right? So I'm like, bro, his way is gonna be crazy. Don't even know it yet. And it's like when I see him, when I see the progression, I be like, bro, your waves look better than mine. Like folks really be like, I'll be helping folks out, and some of y'all be surpassing me, and I'm like, bro, like, what have I done? I just created a monster. Like these yo waves, some of y'all waves be crazy, be crazy. You said your camera is just never focusing. Oh snap, bro! I needed to hear that. No, 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 not you, Kyle. It's a Kai. It's another one of my other guys. He's I was kind of working with him, and I was just chopping up basically. But yeah, I know you. Yeah, I know you, Kyle, because you from Instagram, but he was from Kai is from Snapchat. Really, like he hit me on Snapchat like a while ago. But he kind of elite now, so he don't need my help. You know what I'm saying? I'm just happy I was able to you know, really help everybody. You know what I'm saying? My content is being consumed. So, but you said my camera is never focusing, bro. That is it really is. Like you hear me in videos talking about some focus, focus, focus. So, dang, I didn't even think about it like that. But yeah, but back to I want to say Disney. I think Disney vlogs, but that's why I feel like I gotta go back to my roots. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go back to like my 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 old camera because my old camera was like, you know, that's what put me on. Like that's what was like, okay, you know, we about to do that. Somebody, but I gotta get my ring light fixed. My ring light over here. Let's see. My ring light. We gotta get this baby. We gotta get this baby fixed, bro. Cause it's messing up my views, bro. It's messing up my views, bro. Like for real. I didn't realize how important having a ring light was until I don't have it. So it's like, bro. So I'm gonna get back to that. I'm gonna try to get. I got some stuff to figure out. What's going on, expert 101? But but yeah, back to the motivation though. You um back to the motivation. I was just gonna say like for like the content I make, bro. It's just like it's wild to me because people will say I prefer your content or like I watch your content or like y'all will be like we like this and everything like that. So it's I be like salute, bro. That's salute because I only started doing videos. I didn't start videos to like kind of compete with nobody. I just started it because I was just tired of like you know, bro. People just telling me like, oh, this is how you. This is how you live this way. You gotta do it this way. You gotta do it this way. So, but the gym, I go to the gym. I went to the gym yesterday. Did I go to the gym yesterday? I went to the gym yesterday. I did legs. I did legs. So, but I go to the gym. I do go to the gym often. Like, I think I got a passion for it, so that's why I kind of be looking like kind of strong and shit. But I go a lot because I like that's how I tune stuff out. Like I use it like that. So you feel me? Um, what kind of grease do you use? I use the TCB olive oil grease. So I think I said this in one of my other videos, but if you don't watch my whole videos, you know what I'm saying, you miss out on that on the game I'll be putting on. But this is kind of like to reinstate what I was saying is like the type of oh snap is right here, boom. So I use this right, the olive oil hair and scalp conditioner, right? So it's like if you don't watch my whole videos, you won't know. But like what I'll say is oh yeah, I got you on the supplements. I got you on that. But like what I do is I just use this to get my scalp conditioned, and basically what that does, it helps out with the quality of my hair and the scalp. So if you focus on your scalp more, guess what? Your hair is gonna get better. So you can wear hat. I wouldn't recommend hats if you don't got waves yet, but like you can wear hats. You can do this. You can do that, and you'll still be all right because your hair is gonna thank you for putting good vitamins. Your hair, and that's all this is. It's just a hair and scalp conditioner, but it has vitamin E. So it has that. So you just gotta do olive oil grease. Listen to me, olive oil grease. If you coarse or medium hair, and an olive oil. Listen, I hope my camera don't mess up. Don't mess up now, camera. Listen, it's important. Olive oil. If you straight hair wavy. So you know what I'm saying. You do that, you are gonna be good. Simple. Is oil okay? Cause you yeah, if you let's say if you don't have grease on you, which is like common, like you sometimes you don't have products like that or you run out, it's okay and use it. I would say use it like after you wash it, like after your wash day, like after you wash your hair. You can use it whenever you need it. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't use too much because your hair get greasy, but too much is never that bad as long as your hair is conditioned. So use it after you wash your hair because that can dry your hair out, and then put it in, and you can use oil. Oil is fine too. Like you can literally use like the cooking olive oil and put in your hair if you want to. So make sure it's cool. Like it's not like they don't have like food ingredients in it. Make sure it's just like the regular. But you can put that in your hair because that's what they did back in like Rome and Africa and stuff like that. Like they'll put like just like the natural products, and this is what this arrived from. So you can put that in your hair. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to have the ones out of the store because the ones in the kitchen is healthier. It's raw. It's not really processed like that. Or you can get some that are like organic, and it's like nothing really done to them. So yeah, just use it so use it more so you just know how your hair responds to it. That's all waves are. So no. Oh yeah, waves came from Africa. Yeah, basically, it's facts. You know what I'm saying? Like it's um people in Africa, people in Egypt, or well, I don't know specific. I don't know specifically. I'm just saying people in different times they had to use more organic or the products. They couldn't go to the store, but they still want to take care of their hair and everything like that. But waves in Africa, a lot of times people don't know or they don't give the proper credits. But yeah, people in Africa, people in Egypt and everything like that, and different parts of the world, even like India, or everybody has their own hairstyles. But like with waves specifically, it had to start in Africa because you just if you think about it, it's like I feel like they had the products and they had to learn their hair. You know what I'm saying? So it's just what it is. That's why I feel like a lot of straight hair, I mean, a lot of coarse hair wavers, they get waves faster because their hair is curlier. You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta learn how to do it. That's what I'm saying. Like, just learn how to take care of your hair, use good products, and yeah. But it's a lot of things that have come from Africa too. I just want to like put that out there that like a lot of products, a lot of olive oils and everything like that. Like this is old. Like people have been doing this stuff. You know what I'm saying? But now with the internet, you're able to kind of push out different methods. So, okay. So I'm from the UK and I want to get wave. I play a lot of sports at college, and you're not allowed to wear do rags, so I will still be able to get like kind of like what do you do so you can still be able to get waves. Wow, back to that like Africa thing too, bro. Like a lot of times they don't want you to wear do rags, which is crazy. You know what I'm saying? But if you play a lot of sports, make sure you okay. Another thing too, if you play a lot of sports, you have to wash your hair, bro. Like I know a lot of times people will tell you in videos to wash your hair once a week. But if you are playing soccer, if you're playing badminton, rugby, like you cannot wash your hair once a week. Like I'm telling you that now. Especially if you got a girl's gonna be like your head, you know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna be laying down and stuff like that. And you gotta wash your hair more than that. I would say if you play sports, you I can't really tell you how to wash your hair specifically. Cause I don't have, you know what I'm saying? We had different hair, but um, I think y'all get mad when I don't have when I got a head on, but I'll show you that. But listen, I'm trying to put you on game. Like I'm trying to put you on game. So, um, you gotta brush more. Would you like if you're in London? You know what I'm saying? You gotta. There's no getting around that. You gotta just brush more. You gotta brush a lot more, and then because you wash your hair more, you're going to need olive oil. Like you're going to need that because you don't you can't wear your do rag as much. So you gotta moisturize your hair. You gotta make sure your scalp is right. Moisturize your hair, and then when you can wear your do rag, which is at night, make sure you lay it down, lay your waves down with the gold sporting waves. But even if you London, and a lot of people from London, a lot of people from different places, they'll tell me like, okay, I can't go here to go get that. Go you guys can go to Amazon. Like I would try to put other products from London, but I feel like the shops are different from everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So I can't really tell you that. But if you don't see this, like let's say if you're going shopping, you need it now, you can get black Jamaican castor oil, I believe. I know that's really common. Like if you're like Caribbean and you live in London, or you're Nigerian and you live in London, or if you're, um, I think, a different ethnicity and you live in London, you can try that. So I would say try that. I did my research on that, so you can do that and everything. But but yeah, oh yeah, but back to Cal, like with and it wasn't everything is not a lot of things can be traced to Africa, but you gotta understand that like it's different. Africa is really big too. I'm gonna get you Daniel, but like Africa's big, really big too. So a lot of times people place a lot of things in Egypt, but things will happen like in Morocco, Ghana, Togo. Togo is actually a French speaking. You know what I'm saying? So it's everywhere. It's an amazing place. I need to go there, but bro, my brush lines are showing, not my connection. Why is that? Well, you say your brush lines. My brush lines are showing. My brush lines. Brush lines? What? A brush line? I'm trying to think. So if I guess if you trying to get, we're just gonna go with like better connections. Uh, you from what I'm seeing, if you're having a connection problem, I'm guessing you're maybe a Corsair waiver. coarse hair wavers, because I feel like coarse hair, they may struggle with connections a little bit more. So to counteract that is you gotta make sure you're using the right brush, bro. I be screaming this. Like, make sure you're not using a brush like this. You know what I'm saying? I always had to show this and by an example. You know what I'm saying? But don't make sure you're not using something like this. If you're using a small brush like this, like you gonna have horrible connections because this brush is gonna get, you know, more more area of your head. Like you cannot use bad brushes. Like if you're trying to get connections, you cannot. Like you cannot. Like is you cannot get good connections with a bad brush. You can't. You can't. So it's the brush. It's not really what you're doing. And I know it's frustrating, but you gotta upgrade your brush, man. Oh, you got brush lines in your hair. So that might mean that might be kind of like towards your crown. So if you got brush lines, you may be medium. That's a big problem if your hair is real soft. Like if your hair is real soft, right? And your hair is straight and soft. It's like you'll get like a huge like you'll brush in direction, you get a huge line that way, and you brush the other direction, you get another line. So okay, I know what you mean now. But like with that, you just gotta grow your hair. That means your hair not long enough. If you can see brush lines, I mean your hair, you gotta. I'm guessing you have straighter hair, so you gotta grow it out because your hair is straight now. You need curlier hair, you know, to get waves. So you got a wolf. You know, look up wolfing challenges. Look up straight hair wolfing and everything like that. Cause straight like coarse and medium hair, like we don't really have that problem. I mean, some years I have had it, but you gotta grow your hair out and you gotta have it longer. So try because you're straight hair waver though, you gotta grow it and then you gotta brush it a lot. So that's pretty much all you gotta do. Hey man, when I started seeing progress, as I started a week ago, you gotta tell me if oh you're a coarse. So if you're a coarse hair, you still gotta grow your hair out too. Like even if you're straight or coarse or whatever, you gotta grow it because that means you don't have enough hair to work with to Daniel. So okay, hey man, when will you start seeing progress? If you started a week ago, it's different for everybody. It's all depends on how serious you take it too. Like if you're not really taking it seriously, it may take you 3 months. You know what I'm saying? So that's really not up to me to tell you how long, but to give you like the gist, like kind of like a generic answer that you're looking for, it's probably gonna take you like 3 weeks to like a month to get waves, like get connections and everything. But to see progress, like to see like waves, if you do everything right, 2 to 3 weeks. If you do everything right, like if you watch my videos and you know wash your hair right, everything like that, it's like 2 to 3 weeks. It doesn't take that long. I appreciate it, bro. How low do you cut your hair? That's really that's more important on the cutting your hair. So when you have waves, you gotta know the number. So what you want to do is you go to the barber shop, right? Go on Instagram. Make sure you have Instagram. Your phone isn't dead, and you talk to your barber. Make sure your phone is charged, so he has a visual of what you trying to go for. Like I cannot stress how important that is, but you know, have a picture and tell him like, hey man, all right, I want 180 waves, or you might want 360s. So you tell him like, hey, I want to get. Well, I don't know. Y'all gotta tell me what type of hair. Like, if you a straight hair, coarse hair, medium. But I would tell him two with the grain. If I'm just starting out with waves, like yo, give me a two with the grain or a 2.5 with the grain. Or even a three. Like if I'll go with a three. If I'm a little weary, like I don't really know this man, like I don't really know how his cut's looking, tell him a three. So I'll be like, all right, I'm trying to get a three, right? Three with the grain, all that. So that way it'll give you enough hair to get waves, right? And then what you want to do is you tell them to fade. If you want it, you can go with a high fade, or you can go with like a drop fade or a temp fade or whatever. So just kind of look on Instagram. You really don't have to explain it because he'll see it, but just go two with the grain if you comfortable with the barber. So a one and a half, I think a one and a half or something like that. Yeah. But yeah, and then that's what I'm saying. That's what I was trying to tell. I think Daniel was like, you gotta know what type of hair you have because of course hair waiver may say, hey, it may need to be lower than that. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta know, like you gotta tell me so I can tell you specifically, depending on which category you in, which way you need to go. So what conditioner are you using at the moment? I'm using Shea Moisture and I'm loving it because it's natural. And it lasts a long time, believe it or not. So it really do be lasting. So I was like, bet the Shea Moisture be lasted, but I didn't think y'all was gonna be on a Monday. I didn't know y'all. I'm probably gonna be trying a lot more, but yeah, I use Shea Moisture. Shea Moisture cost a grip. Go on Amazon, look it up, look for lowest price, get it shipped to your house. Boom. But I got mine from Target. Like I just went to the store, and it was like, but you need shampoo and conditioner, so use both. But my conditioner is like the kelp and seaweed by Shea Moisture. It's fire. It's good. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I use, me personally. Let's try it out. Bro, I really been on here for like an hour. But I seen this man go live he was on live for 3 hours, bro. So that's a long time. I don't know. I'm probably gonna try to do that one day, but I just need to answer y'all questions because I think y'all be thinking I give y'all like a simple answer. So I just want to like go in detail so you don't make any more mistakes in that sense. So oh snap! I'm just having my live working. Like I don't even want to turn off my live because it's like it wasn't working the other day. So it's like now it's like say it's good. So oh yeah, you was asking about the supplements. Uh, so are you talking about hair supplements or are you talking about like kind of like for muscle? I think you're talking about for hair. Like, but I want to make sure. So, so you said lavender was waist been an hour. Yep, it's been an hour, bro. It's been an hour. So, um, but yeah, I don't use biotin because it mess up my skin. Like I did use it, but I would rather have clearer skin than like I guess better hair, if that makes sense. Cause like it just break me out. Like I'll just get like a pimple or something on my face. I don't have the clearest skin, but it's just like I don't need it worse because of the thing. Oh yeah, you said for muscle. Okay. If you're trying to build muscle, I I because I be trying to remember. I think you said you was going through like I think you said something like scoliosis. That it was a long time ago, but that really stuck out to me. I was about to Google it though, but I don't need it. But yeah, bro, you got me, so you don't need to Google. You know what I'm saying? Like, but for muscle, so for muscle, like, what do I take? I don't really take a lot, but To add more weight, you know what I'm saying? To add more weight, what you're gonna need is like protein. So you need protein, like whole milk. That's what I do, but protein, whole milk, right? And then for I don't use pre workout like that. Like, I really haven't been feeling pre workout. I just haven't been feeling it. But like I also I do L-arginine, and that helps like with blood, like transporting the blood. Like blood is important for like um feeding your muscles the proper nutrients. So I do that, and then I do what else have we take? I don't want to take a lot though. I use fish oil too. Fish oil is good for your joints. Good for like omega 3. That's good for like brain and stuff like that. I use that, and then also do. I'm trying to see what else I be taking. I don't want to take that much, but snap. I'm trying to see what else I be taking. L-arginine, that, and protein. I try to make sure I eat a lot, just so I stay at like a healthy weight. But like, I'm trying to see. That's pretty much it. Just pretty much like L-arginine, protein, creatine. I don't really be on creatine like that. Like, I don't I don't like creatine like that. Like, it's just I'll be on it for like a couple weeks, and then I won't use it for like 6 months or something. Or I'll change it. 'Cause I don't like how I make my body feel. Like it just feel too. I feel like my muscles are too. I don't know. It's weird. But yeah, creatine just. I don't know, bro. This is I sometimes take it, but I do the HCl, the hydrochloric, so you don't like bulge up. Big nigga hoes. Whoa. Whoa. But yeah, fish oil was fire. Like I use omega 3. Look for like the higher, bro. I think you seen my on my story, bro. Bro, the high potency fish oil will literally have you. You will be a genius. Like until the supplement wears off, you will be a genius. Simple, like for real. How long should I brush my hair? Cause at the moment I brush for 2 hours, bro. You tripping, bro? That's a long time, bro. So you tell me you brush your hair longer than I've been on live, and I've been on live for like an hour and 8 minutes. That might be too long. Like bro, 2 hours, bro. Like bro, I can't even think for 2 hours to be honest. Like 2 hours is a minute. 2 hours straight. So just do. I would say just do an hour, so that way you consistently do it. Because you may do a 2 hour brush session like every 3 days or every 2 days, because that's a lot of work. I mean, but if you doing it 2 hours straight, I work out for like 2 hours. So I mean, I get it. I understand the focus, but I doubt you doing that every day. You gotta hit me up and tell me you doing that every day, because that might need to be a challenge then. 2 hour brush challenge, bro. What? That might need to be a challenge. 2 hours. I ain't never brushed for 2 hours, bro. That's a long time. But if you coarse, you gonna ruin your hair, man. Like you gonna that's too long, bro. I think me personally, you know what I'm saying? Not everybody probably gonna agree with me, but like do like an hour, 15 hour, 30. But you know what I'm saying? That's too long because I don't think you being that consistent with it. And then if you're not using the right brush too, like if you're not using a wave brush, think about it. If you're doing 2 hours with this type brush, bro, you're not gonna see no good results, no elite results, and you put a lot of work in. So yeah, do an hour. I feel you. Peanuts. I brought peanuts are good. I like peanuts. They're good. It has a lot of protein in them. Peanuts have a lot of protein in them, and it helps with like testosterone production. So peanuts are good for you. If you try and get 180, brushing for 180, you don't gotta go that crazy with it. Phone by the phone. But brushing, brushing. Yeah, bro. You probably went out the live or something. But like, yeah, I say. Oh, I didn't answer your question. My bad. I thought I was answering. That's somebody else. My bad. I read your name out. I didn't say what you was doing. Can we watch YouTube with it? I don't know what you mean, but my bad. How long does it take to get waves with coarse hair? Uh, they be 100 with you. If you get the right cut, it's only gonna take you like a week and a half. If you're a coarse hair waver, it only take you a week and a half to get waves. But I'm not even joking. But if you're a coarse hair waver, I can put you on. Like, it only take you a week and a half. A week and a half and brushing for an hour every day, bro. If you could bring me any coarse hair waver, a week and a half with good brushing will have you waves. Simple. It really, and for you to be elite, I feel like for you to be elite though, you probably just gonna take y'all a month. But I'm saying elite. If you brush for an hour for a month, and you do the right brushing stuff, you get your hair cut the right way, like the way I would say to get it cut, you would be like elite in a month. Because 180 waves, bro, y'all hair is curlier, so it's easier for you to get waves. Like I'm telling you, y'all have the curliest hair, so it's probably like kinkier, but you know what I'm saying, it only takes like 2 weeks. But but the thing that people fall off on is like they're not elite, so they not. It's gonna be different for somebody who's scalping than that. So if you're a beginner though, it might take you like a good month to get it because you might be new at it. Especially if you're a beginner. So for you though, I would say probably like 3 weeks. 3 weeks. Brush for like an hour a day. Use like make sure your scalp is conditioned. Like just kind of like watch my videos on like the type products. Like kind of just look around. Watch the whole thing. That helps out so you don't miss nothing. But it's only gonna take you like a cool little 2 weeks, 14 days. Brush for an hour every day. That's 14 hours. Just break it down like that. Go about it every day. But another thing too, brush. Don't brush. You can brush extra, but brush for an hour straight. Like don't mix it in. Like don't brush for like 10 minutes here. All right, I'm gonna go to sleep, wake up, brush up another 10 minutes here, and then what I'm saying. Then I'm gonna go to school and you know play some basketball or play some soccer, and then let me brush my hair here. Like you gotta brush your hair straight in the mirror for an hour for 14 hours. You be good. It's all about the amount of hours you put in though. It's not really how long. It's just remember that that's what a lot of stuff. Um, it's not like how long something is. It's the amount of focused hours you have in something. So if you give it 14 focus hours, boom, hours straight. Exactly, hours straight. I stand by that. I stand by that. So hours straight is focus. You gotta focus. And if you can't, if doing it for hours too long for you, waves may not be for you. You know what I'm saying? That hairstyle may not be for you because it's not like if you think about it, once you into it, I mean, you can start from 30, then gradually build up. But if you're trying to get it in 2 weeks or a week and a half, hours straight, hours straight, brush the right way, and know how your hair grows. I don't know if I can brush a 4 year old's hair for that long. Exactly, it's work. It's work. I don't think they can be still a 4 year old can be still for an hour unless they're on an iPad. But that's what I'm saying. That's what PB does. I think PB, bro. I don't know what he is doing. I know he has a good product, but how he with his sons, that's work. That's straight work in their hair, bro. You are not gonna tell me a 4-year-old has a swirl like that. They put it in work, and that's just how you gotta be with it. You can't slack. Not straight though. Yeah, you do. You do, and that's the thing. You do, but the way you're able to do it though, and that's a trick to it. The way you're able to like, see, I'm putting y'all on game for real. But the way you are able to like break it down, it's like you don't do a hard brush for an hour, right? You break it down between, okay, let me do a hard brush here, let me do it like a medium here, and then it's like, okay, let me finish off with a soft brush. See, you can finish off with a soft, like you can mix it in the different types of brushes. So that's why I was like, you don't have 3 different types. You good. That's the formula, bro. Like, just break it down. So I wouldn't tell you to, if you have no hair, to just do a hard brush for an hour. Like, no. But if you think about it, if you break it down, then you if you break it down and then switch out the brushes, you're gonna have, you know what I'm saying, you have that leverage over it. And then if you have like you use, a good product, you don't necessarily have to put it in, and then don't put it in every day. But if you consistently use good techniques, good products, that's gonna build up. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna end up woofing. You're gonna be in the woofing process because you're gonna see waves and you're gonna be like, okay, dang, like let me keep this up. And then you're gonna get cut, you're gonna get a cut, and it's gonna be all your progress, all the work you're gonna put in is gonna spill over. But yeah, I haven't bought his products yet. I think I went on the website and I was like, bro, that's a lot of money. Like, but I feel like I need to probably invest in that. But an hour a day, an hour a day. Listen to me, hour a day. 3 different types of brushes in my videos. I always tell you, like, if you really watch my videos, I always say get a hard brush, a soft brush, and a medium, and switch between the three. So yeah, I heard it smells really good. I really want to try it though. What products do you think my son just want when he's on top of his hair? So if it's your son, like, I want to get nothing expensive. Like, I try to save money on here. Like, I don't, um, what I'm saying? I don't tell y'all to get the most expensive stuff. So what I would start with, bro, that smells good. So another another product, you know what I'm saying? This is the one I started. If you watch my older videos, this has been like a staple product. Like even my 360 wave videos, you want to get this. Like, start off with that. This you can get this for like $3. You start off with this to you get your son's hair conditioned, like to where it's like it's manageable in the sense of like you can brush it and it's not a strain to keep brushing it and he not really tripping about it. Just start off with that so it moisturizes, and then when you're done, you can put the sporting waves in there and then the do rag, and that's a brush session. You know what I'm saying? That's after, and you brush it in, you're good. I use a medium right now because my hair ain't that long. What's going on, Samuel? But yeah, like that's fine. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? Like it really don't matter the texture of the brush as long as you switching out between the three. You know what I'm saying? Like, put work into all of them. Don't just use that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm about to take this out. But yeah, just don't use. What was I saying? Just learn how to switch out. Have different types of brushes. Have different types, because that's what me and Memphis was talking about earlier. Was that like he upgraded his brushes, so he not only has like a soft brush, he has a hard brush. So it's like you have to understand your hair is gonna grow. Your hair is not gonna be the same length. So you gotta like switch up. You know what I'm saying? You can't use. Think about it. Okay, have you ever brushed your hair with an afro? You know what I'm saying? When your hair is like super long, you like, okay, this is not doing nothing. But if you brush your hair with a hard brush with an afro, your afro gonna be leaning forward. So you gotta progress. Like you gotta invest in the brushes. Simple, like you know what I'm saying. So, but it's okay. Like you don't have to necessarily buy all the brushes at once, but slowly transition so it'll help out your progress. Because at the end of the day, you just want progress. So, so okay, I'm gonna try that method. Yep, just do that. Um, I mean, I feel like because he's younger, he's not gonna really be like, as as pushy as my followers, like my subscribers, because they be like they want progress now. So you can start off with like a 20 to 30 minute session on his hair, but like I feel like that'll work the best because that's enough time for his hair to be trained, like for your hair, you know what I'm saying, for it to connect and for you to start seeing progress, because you're brushing it. So I would say 30 minutes. 30 minutes to start and then get better if you want it to be like where his hair is better than men's hair, like where your son is spinning harder than adults. So that's what I recommend to you on that. Cause it's like the same thing like braiding. Cause that's what my ex, she would just get her hair done and it would just be like somebody would be braiding that thing for like I don't even know, like especially if she's doing a design. So it's just consistently do it, and it'll get fine because but it's just work. Just look at it as like an investment in work, and you gonna see progress. That's the thing, and the more progress you see, the better you'll be like, okay, this is working. So you'll be more what how to say you'll be more motivated to put more work in. So that's how it was. Should you brush twice a day? You can like you can after a brush session, after like I would say a brush session, like for a 30-minute session or an hour session, you can brush again, like you know what I'm saying. And you can keep brushing it, but I wouldn't brush it too much though. I wouldn't go too crazy with it. So yeah, and you could also tell him like, hey, you know, you can brush your hair if you want to, but at 4, I don't really think, that I just wouldn't even tell him that. Now that I think about it, 4, but yeah, just do a session because I feel like you're gonna be more concerned about his hair than him. So do a session, get him used to the sessions, and then just kind of keep an eye on it. I mean, because think about it, this is a lot of work. This is time he's putting into it. So um, just do the session and then brush every now and then. Like you can brush like for 10 minutes. If you want to do another brush session, you can. And then just wear your do rag. And make sure, but you gotta have this too. You gotta have this. You know what I'm saying? I don't get the black one, get the gold one. This is like a maximum hold. So I recommend you do that. Like put that in so it'll save the progress. So it'll save the brush session. So this is what this does. So after you put it in, it's gonna hold it and it's gonna stay. And then you're gonna put the do rag on, right? Put the do rag on him and have him like after the session, and then he can like chill and do whatever. But and then just make sure when he does go to sleep, he has a do rag on. And I actually made a video. You're saying I made a video on how to tie a do rag. So if you want to see that, you want to see it, it's on my channel. You feel me? You feel me? It's on my channel. So how to tie a do rag, and then go from there. He be picking his own hairstyles. So he started dreads. Now he want waves. See, everybody be like, yo, you feel me? Everybody be like, yo, dreads, dreads, dreads. But the girls be like, waves, waves, waves. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? I think that's what my channel do so well because it's like, um, waves are just like people who have dreads. A lot of times they'll cut them off because they knows that the girls are feeling the waves better. So, But I got you, bro. I got you, bro. I'm gonna answer your question. But I try to make sure I give y'all like an in-depth answer. So I might not see. I do be skipping you sometimes though. Let's say you wash your hair one day, the next day you go work out and sweat. Should you? Damn, that's a good question. That is a really good. That's a good question. Me, a lot. I get a lot of slack from this. Like a lot of times, people don't agree with this. Like how often I wash my hair, but like if I work out every day, I wash my hair every day. Me personally, point blank, I wouldn't say you do that. But if you're in school, like if you have like morning practices and stuff like that, like you have morning practices and football, I know that y'all have to come back again. So, you know, you gotta wash your hair, bro. Like especially if you playing, like if you actually on the field, bro, do not make the mistake of not washing your hair and putting on a do rag. Do not do that. Do not do that because that's what I think with me. Like I go work out. I work out for like 2 hours, hour 30, 2 hours, and I was like, dang, my waves looking nice. I really don't want to wash them, like mess them up. But you got to get over that. You got to wash it, and it, start it over. But that's why I have to, I'm saying that's why I use this, so my scalp isn't dry, So, um, so when should I apply the sporting waves? I think my phone might die again. When should I apply the sporting waves? Make sure my phone don't die because it will die on me. So when should I apply the sporting waves? In the morning before I go to college. He said before I go to college, and before I go to sleep. So don't it don't try to put it on in the morning. A lot of people try to rush. Oh man, I get a lot of questions about that. Like a lot of times people will try to like what they do. Like they try to hurry up and put some sporting waves in before they go to school. Nah, that's cheating. So you got to do it the night before. You got to do it the night before and have your do rag on. So when you take your do rag off, you just got to do a quick brush session. So you don't want to do it before you go to school because if you put grease in and your hair isn't trained, basically the grease is going to be sitting on top of the hair and it's just not it's gonna what I'm saying, it's not gonna work. But if you sleep with it, like if you put it on at night and then take your do rag off, that's how you get the wave check type waves. That's how you get the like the screams and stuff because they most of the times they slept with a do rag on and then went to school with a do rag on, like on the bus going to school or in the car, and then they take like that'll be the first time. So their waves are they're laid down. So, how long is a quick brush session to you? For me, a quick brush session is probably like 10 minutes. But that's not gonna be the only session I got. You know what I'm saying? I'll have like an hour long brush session. I'll have a 30-minute brush session, depending. So, but it gets easier. Like after time, like you get to understand like how your hair curls up. So it may be like you may only need to do a 10 minute, and you will have the waves that you want to have. Like it's all personal preference. So you may decide like, hey, I really don't need to go for an hour or 30 minutes, but that's subjective. So I just tell everybody like pretty much an hour. But once you get the hang of it, you're gonna be like, okay, like I understand what he's saying, but I like my waist to look this way. So I learned how to maneuver through that to where it's less time. Or it's like, what I'm saying, if I do a shower brushing method, I might not have to do a longer brush session. So it's just all like it's like all give and take. It's like all how you want to do it. So yeah. Oh snap. Oh, you know what I'm saying? My waves. I'm kind of woofing, but you know what I'm saying. My waves are my hair is long. You know what I'm saying. So That's my. And I got them on the side and on the back too, cause it depends on how you get your fade done too. So um, this is all in that. But that's why I like 180 waves, cause it's like if I get a drop fade, you know what I'm saying, I can just cut it off and get a high fade next time. So I don't have to worry about connections that much on the side. It's just like, all right, boom, I'm 180, so I don't have to worry about all that connection stuff. I just focus on the top really and go from there. So you just gotta know if you want it on the side. Like it's personal preference. Some people like y'all probably seen like the how to get 180 ways video. That was for me at the time. You know what I'm saying? I was in a suit, so it was nicer for me to have like a higher fade. I had to keep going to the barbershop and everything like that. So it's just all how you want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because some people like the waves on the side, and some people like the military type fade. So it's just all it's all like what you like. So you know what I'm saying. But that's the thing with 180 though. That 180 is different, and I'm glad my hair was that way because it made me stand out. It made me be like, oh, that's completely like that's really just on the top. You know what I'm saying? So it was like people weren't used to it because they were like, why would you cut your hair off? Like, why would you cut the progress on your waves, like the side, like that? Like, why would you cut that? And it's like, because I'm 180, like I don't care about the back and the side. So, it happens. You know what I'm saying? So it's just all about what you like what you want to do. Oh, make sure you like the video. If you like the video, if you like live stream, make sure you live. I'm trying to live. I'm trying to go longer on the streaming. So see how that go. What would happen if I brush 24/7, don't comb or do washing style, but brush 24/7? Uh, nothing. Um, Nothing. Cause waves are just brushing. So you don't like it's certain people come out with methods because it's like a shortcut. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like oh man, uh it's not like you have to do the methods in order for it to work. You know what I'm saying? They just trying to save you time. So um, you'll just be working harder. You know what I'm saying? If you could, like, if you like, hey, I don't want to use none of these products. Or I don't want to try none of these washing style methods. That's fine, cause that's what I um I have my own methodology about it. Like, I have my own like, oh, this is how I do it. This is just me. So, but I what I did was I just tried it. Like I tried different the washing style method, and I loved it. Like that who video was I watching? I was watching Rico. I think his name is Rico Baby or 360 Rico or something like that. So I was watching his video and I was like, cause I seen other stills or like different pictures of people doing it. I was like, I ain't showering the brush. I'm not taking a brush in a shower. That's stupid. But like I did it, and I was like, yo, I was like, yo, my connection is crazy. I didn't even have a brush session. Like my hair, I didn't do nothing. Like I was just growing my hair out, and I'm like, okay, let me just try it. And I put a shampoo in there, and I had a hard brush at the time, I think, or I think I had the medium, and I did it, and I was like, I was kind of salty because I was being stubborn. I should have been did it, but like it helped me with the time of my waves. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like when you have YouTube, you want to put as many videos out. So I was like, I did it, and I'm like, dang, I'm gonna have to keep doing this because my connections are getting, you know, lit. You know what I'm saying? They where they need to be, and I didn't have to brush for a super long time. So, but yeah, you can do. You know what I'm saying? You can if you as long as you brushing. As long as my thing is, I don't have no problem with you as long as you brushing and not just put on a do rag, like not just put on do rag and then just going places. Like we good as long as you brushing and everything. You don't have to do the products I say. You don't have to do none of that. But just don't put on the do rag and walk out or just brush for like 5 minutes and just put on durag and then like claim you got waves or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because you may have them, but you know what I'm saying. You're not putting in work, so as long as you working, you good. You feel me? You ain't gotta. You ain't gotta do, and you ain't gotta. You don't have to do everything that somebody recommends to you, like different waivers. You know what I'm saying? You try it, or you try it at different lengths of your hair. Like you try it, and then just like I didn't like this product. I like this product, or you know what I'm saying. You gotta do it yourself, because you'll never know if you don't. So it'll just save you time, man. That's it. That's all it does. It's not like um, it's not like what I'm saying. It's not like we holding you hostage. Like you gotta do this, but you know what I'm saying. You'll learn. You'll learn. That's the thing too. That's why I love waves too, because it's like you'll learn. You're always. That's why that's why I love having a wave channel, because it's like I'm always learning. Like people are always doing like a challenge, or people are always like, oh yo, try this. Or I'll be like, oh yo, bet like yo, try this product. You know what I'm saying? Or somebody coming out with something like, oh yo, try this. Or so it's always something new out there. But a lot of times with me, I'm like, nah, I ain't really feeling that. I'm really not about to pay $20 for this. I'm really not about to pay $100 for the. You know what I'm saying? However much something is. So I gotta be like, I'm good on that. I don't need that. So it's just up to you, bro. That's it. But like, if y'all got some more questions, like just ask me some more questions. I think I'm about to get off soon. But like, if it's anything else y'all want me to like answer, like I'll answer it. Oh, well, you did ask me something. Um, should I get a brush session in the morning before school? All right. So that's another thing that people really don't say in videos for some reason. But if you keep brushing your hair, like it's not really gonna make your waves any bad. Like you know what I'm saying. You can keep brushing them, but if your hair's the same length, it's not gonna give you any what I'm saying, any like real good progress. So what I recommend for that is let me see. What I recommend for that is you can ragging up more does more than you just brushing like crazy. Because you want to do focus brushing. Like you want to focus brushing is going to work on your connections, your crown, and everything. Like you don't have time to screw up when you focus brush. So that's why I'm saying, just don't brush for like don't be lazy with it. That's what I'm saying. You want to be focused because it's like when you in the mirror, you can see like, oh dang, like this side is weak, or this side is weak, or this top middle part I'm not liking that. So the mirror is just more reality to what other people see. So you know, so you don't have to do that. Just probably I would say just rag up so your hair is pressed. You know what I'm saying? Your hair is just fresh, like laid down. So you could try that. I would say do that if anything, I feel like that would help probably more. So you know what I'm saying? You can, but try it. I'm not gonna say don't do it, but just try it. But super long brush sessions sometimes don't get the job done. It's sometimes better to figure out if you want to rag up more, like where you're doing more often, so your waves look, fresh at every time possible, like to where people know, like, they waiting for you to take off your do rag, like, bro, I'm gonna put y'all on game, bro. Girls are looking like. If you in school, bro, and you got like 5 waves, or you at the gym or something like that, or y'all at gym, or you with your girl, if your waves 5, like they know when you take off your do rag, you mean business. People are gonna be waiting, like I wonder if he gonna take his do rag off now, like. You know what I'm saying? Like bless us. So just just figure out what you like to do. But I would say ragging out more is gonna be more beneficial if you kind of just getting new to waves. So, hey Josh, what do you do on days outside of your washing style? Uh, what do I do outside of my washing style? Oh, see, like, okay, with me, like, okay, I work out, like, y'all can tell, like, I be, like, in the gym, like, pouring my heart out and stuff, basically. So, it's like, I'm sweaty. Like, y'all gotta understand, like, I be sweating. Like, my hair is just, if I have a lot of hair, bro, it's just, it's like a sweat, it's sweaty, you know what I'm saying? So, a lot of times, like, I'll be chilling, like, or I'll have a hat on because, um, I'll get irritated. Like, I'll get irritated with my hair, like, I won't try to keep forcing my hair to do a certain thing if I know I'm gonna get sweaty and I'm gonna have to wash it. So what I do is, for me personally, no, I'm not saying everybody do this, but like I just kind of like I chill out and just make sure my hair is like healthy. You feel me? Like, cause you could put all these products in, and it's like you'll start looking up like the ingredients on it, and you like, damn, I'm putting this in my hair every day. So sometimes it's good to let your hair kind of relax. You feel me? And so, like, so I just kind of relax with it, chill out. Make sure that's why I switched to natural shampoo and conditioner, and then like I'll just put like a little bit of olive oil. And I'm like I'm chilling, like you know what I'm saying. I'm not gonna do nothing crazy and everything like that. Or sometimes like I well, I shouldn't be telling you this, but sometimes I just won't wear my do rag as much because I don't want lines on my head. Like I don't want lines on my head, and I just don't want to keep cutting off my circulation by like just having a do rag all the time. So sometimes it's okay once you know what you're doing. Listen, like do not misquote me on this. Once you know what you're doing, it's okay to like, all right, I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna, from my normal wave routine, I'm gonna chill out. Like you could do that, So, what's the best way to improve your waves rag? So you basically saying rag up or brush or wash or whatever. So simple shower brushing. I ain't even gonna give y'all like a long answer. Shower brushing, simple, simple. I was against it. I'm like, bro, I'm not. I'm. It just looked. I'm like, I'm not about to feel myself brushing my hair in the shower, and I did it, and that's the best. Simple. That's the best way to get your connections right, to see faster progress, and to where your waves last longer, to where you don't lose them. It's shower brushing. Simple. I ain't even go too crazy with that. All right. So before every session, should I comb? Oh yeah, combing is good too. Sometimes I forget to talk about that. But so before every session, should I comb then comb then rag, or should I just comb in the morning session then night session? You don't have to be that technical with it. Like I know what you're trying to do, but you don't have to be that technical with it. Just have focused sessions, like have a mixture of like combing, because I do that too. I haven't really talked about it, but like I'll comb, brush, like all in the mirror. So I'm focused. You know what I'm saying? You want that focused time in. So I like if I'm like to be honest with you, if I'm like yo, I saw somebody with some waves, like if I feel like they competing, you know what I'm saying? They trying to step to me on my waves. I'm like that. So what I do is like I put that hour in. I put that 30 minutes in that 30-minute session, and then that the competition go away. They just they fade out because they ain't putting that working on. And like what I'm saying, I can outwork a lot of people because it's like if I put that make sure you like the video if you like the video. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting y'all on a lot of game for a long time, so make sure you get this video a thumbs up. You feel me? But yeah, if I'm trying to take if I'm trying to take somebody's head off with my waves, it's just focus. So it's like as long as you are putting in focused time into it, like where you put in the brush work in, which is the most important, and the comb work, that's really important too. Um, you know what I'm saying? But you got to decide how much combing you need and how much brushing you need. That's you specifically. But once you do that, ragging up is extra. You know what I'm saying? Ragging up is just saving the progress. You know what I'm saying? That's like the memory card. You feel me? This and the do rag is memory cards. So like kind of like saying like it's like if you try to save your work because brushing is like you know what I'm saying you don't want to mess up your brush session. So what you do is you save your work with that. So ragging up is important to save your progress. So it's not optional, but if you go to sleep without saving your work, you know what I'm saying, you gotta recover from that. You don't want to just kind of like, oh, it's no big deal. Like for that next brush session you have, which should be the next day, you'd be like, all right, I got a fork now. I got to fix that because I didn't, you know what I'm saying, I didn't do my regular routine. So, uh, yo, oh, you said real quick, can you show us the olive oil you have? I just got this one because you know what I'm saying, I don't have all types of olive oil because I'm not like, you know what I'm saying, this is just for me. You know what I'm saying, I don't really need the oil. Like I don't use the oil because my hair is coarse. You know, I'm a black man. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna have like some hairspray in my in my on my counter. You feel me? So I can't have like everything. But for me, grease is you know saying like that's like my grandparents from my aunts and uncles and stuff like that. Like this is grease. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna have too much crazy product. But I just got that. So yo man, so like I think I have progress. Like I can feel it, but it's not visible. And I brushed for quite a while, but I don't know why. Like why you don't have progress. Oh, and see your next mistake on God, your next mistake is just gonna cut your hair. You just gonna cut your hair and because you want to see your waves again. And that's normal. Like that's a lot of people who are coarse hair wavers, that's one something they struggle with. They cut their hair too early. So oh man, I've been doing this for a minute, but dang. All right, so bro, I've been doing this for a minute, bro. Bro, y'all better like this because I've been doing this for a minute. But basically, what you gotta do is just put more brush work in. Like, do more focused brush sessions. Like, you know what I'm saying? Get in the mirror, listen to your music. You know what I'm saying? Get on Facetime with your girl or whatever like that, or you know what I'm saying, with your little boo thing, and just be in the mirror brushing. That's gonna help you for it to be more visible and save your work. That must be another thing too. Is if you're not using sporting waves and a do rag, your progress isn't gonna show. It's not gonna do it because that's how you save your waves. You know what I'm saying? Because if not, they just gonna disappear. And if you keep doing that, they gonna keep going away because you're not putting the do rag on. And then when you get a cut, a lot of times they gonna cut off the waves too. So it's like you just gonna be back to square one, and you're gonna be asking the same question again. So I'm glad you asked that. Yeah, I feel them too, but they're not visible. Yep, you're not saving your work, bro. You're not wearing your do rag enough. I had a lot of improvement over time. My hair was super long. I got a cut with the grain, and the progress was truly shown. That's what I'm saying. Um, cut is like finals. Like to put it in simple terms for y'all, like when you get a cut, that's like finals. So if you've been slacking off like that whole semester, your finals gonna let you know like okay, you don't know what you're doing. Like you don't really know what's up. So when you get a cut, the cut is humbling because it's like yes, okay, my waves are like they're getting where they almost where I want them to be. But if you slack it off, then The cut gonna be like, bro, he not elite. You know what I'm saying? The cut will let you know if you're elite or not. So cut is like finals. You know what I'm saying? So think of it that way. Think of like, um, think of it like, you may not be ready for finals yet, so you gotta put more work in before you cut. You know. So, so the brush is the only thing that gives me waves. I do not need to wash your style method. Right, this brush rack up primary. Yeah. The reason why I I changed my method, because I would tell y'all like, yo, you need to have all the specific products that I have. You need to do exactly what I say, when I say it, how I do it, and that's right. But I had to figure out like a lot of y'all are like overseas. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people who may rewatch this or whatever, they may not have the same type of brushes that are in the states, or they may not have the same type of products. So I try to like simplify it. Like, okay, as long as you brushing right, you good. But your next question after that, if you're not using the same type of products or whatever like that, is gonna be connections. But at least you got the waves. You know what I'm saying? At least you're progressing. So just focus on really the brushing and the combing, and then like progress that way. Then spend so much type of money and everything like that. So it's really you. It's not the product. So that's what I try to tell. You use sporting waves. Yup. Jeremiah, you already know I'm using the gold one. Nothing else. I've only shown that product. I think I'm one video. I know one video. I think I showed the black one. I didn't like it, and it's just sitting at this point. What's up? What's up, Chris? So when you wash your hair, do you dry it before putting the do rag on? That is a really good question. I have never. I need to start specifying too, because I haven't. I haven't. That's a question to where like you wouldn't know until you ask it. So I need to start clarifying that for real. But yes, you want to dry your hair. Like you want to make sure it is completely dry, and yeah, you want to make sure it's you don't have any moisture in your hair or whatever like that. But a tip too, before you dry it, because you use shampoo and conditioner, you can put a lot of times leave-in. It's a lot of leave-in products for like moisture. You could put that in before you dry it, but put that in before, like while your hair is still damp, and then you dry your hair. That's a tip I had to learn from like women on YouTube, because I watch different YouTubers. You know what I'm saying? They put me on to a lot of game too, so I try to spit it back at y'all. But like, you want to make sure your hair is dry, and then super dry, and then you put the leave-in conditioners in, and you dry it, and then you could put in like olive oil after you put in the leave-in conditioner. So that way, that's just for more. That's for your scalp more so. So that helps. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you wash your hair a lot, you just got to put the moisture right back in, so your waves aren't dry. You know what I'm saying? Because if you elite, your waves not dry. If you elite, your waves shining at all times. So that's one thing. Um, Thanks, Josh. You a real one. I appreciate all the tips. Subbed and turn on post notifications. That's all I ask you for me. I don't be asking y'all like that's one thing I don't ask y'all to share my stuff or nothing like that. Like you can if you want to, but it's like it's mostly on me. Like I'm trying to make sure I give y'all like best, the best content, like the best long lasting content. That's what my goal is. Like if I can provide y'all with like long lasting content to where y'all are like glued to what I'm telling y'all, I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a beginner and I have thick curly hair. Should I use a medium hard brush? I'm also confused on what cut length I should get. Haircut length I should get. So Polly C, what you want to do is to save you a lot of time, to really save you, like for you to skip. Um, hey, so I appreciate that. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? That helps. You know what I'm saying? When you turn on post notifications and stuff like that, that really does help. And when you like the video, that really does help me out too. You know what I'm saying? Because this, we put in time to this. So, but back to you, Policy. So what you want to do is you have to find a waiver. I really don't want you to get. You really need to be watching my content. Like I want you to watch my content on 100. Like I don't only want you watching me. You know what I'm saying? Because my knowledge isn't biased. Like I'm gonna tell you like the facts or whatever. But what you gotta do is you also gotta find somebody who has like the same type of hair as you. So whether that is like on YouTube or Instagram, what you do is you just kind of like, all right, so um, like are there a straight, medium, or coarse hair waivers? So you got to figure out what category you fit in because that's gonna give you better advice, like more like specific advice towards you. But that's what me. I research like everybody, so I know for y'all. But if you have thicker curly hair, you got to know if you're like a straight hair waiver or coarse hair waiver. So I'm pretty sure you are not coarse, a straight hair waiver. If your hair is like thick and curly, like you might be like, of a different ethnic background or something like that. Like y'all hair is like thick or like super curly. So when you cut that hair, it's straight. Like a lot of people don't explain it, and it just be really bothering me. So that's why I make videos. So if you cut that hair, it's gonna be straight, right? So when you get that cut and you're trying to get waves, you may not see progress for a minute because you have to woof. So woofing is you just gotta like grow your hair out and everything like that. So mm, 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 mm. All right, so I just got like I was just reading, but yeah, just do that, and then you want to get your haircut down. If you're straight, I'm assuming you're straight. Like that's what I say. If you add me on Snapchat, it's more. I can give you more information regarding you specifically. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to tell you like a generic answer. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to tell you so they don't mess up your haircut. Because I had my haircut messed up because I didn't know. So if you were straight hair, I would say a 3. And you want to go with a 3 because you have more hair, and I understand you don't want to scalp necessarily. Like you still want hair, and you can still get waves at a 3. So I'll say a 3 with the grain, and you do the fade that you want. So, yep, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Oh yeah, I know you are. Oh yeah, I know who you are. Josh Laurent. Bro, I love his videos. I was watching his videos last night. Josh Laurent. His ways ain't better than mine. Like I know that, but his videos go in. His videos real funny. Are velvet durags bad? I don't know. Like I'm gonna be 100 when I don't know something. I don't know if they're good or not. I haven't had one, so I can't tell you if they're good. I want to try one. I've been seeing them because they just look different. But I'm pretty sure it'll do the job. But I just don't. I just only use silky. I've never used a satin. I think I may have had like a satin silky, but it was still like a silky basically. So, but a velvet one, I don't. I just think they look expensive, so I haven't put my money into towards one. And people sell durags on Instagram, and they'll be like $30, and I'll be like, I look them like what I do. I look at my phone, I curse a little bit, and I'm like, nah. So I haven't tried that. All right, man. Get that brush session in. You know what I'm saying? Do hit that hour. Try that hour out. You know what I'm saying? Hour, and then get in, look at your angles. You get the brush like that. You know what I'm saying? Like just be like that. Like that's basically all it is. Like boom, because you can't mess up. You think about it. If you looking at your angles, you gonna realize like, dang, I'm not brushing like the way I'm supposed to. Like, you gonna be looking, you gonna be like, dang, that's not right. You gonna be like, dang, that's not right. But then you still gonna be like, nah, I'm gonna still do what I want to do. Like you still gonna do that. So that's just gonna break that habit. And that's what I found out. So, um, but yeah, I'm glad the tips are helping y'all out. That's why I go live, just to clarify some stuff for you guys. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm gonna put y'all on. You know what I'm saying? Put y'all on and save y'all money. That's one thing too. Like, I'm not gonna promote something that I don't really know much about. So that's pretty much it. But I don't know if y'all gonna have any more questions or not. But I feel like this was a successful live. Like I feel like I covered a lot. You feel me? Another thing too is watch my videos while you do a session. Like just watch, like have my videos playing out, and then like you may like come up on on an idea. So that's, try that out, because you may like hear something, like you might want to try shower brushing, and it's like that video might pop up, and then you might like it. So try that out, and I appreciate the help, girl. Just keep doing these lives. It'll help us get like yours. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, I think so. I think so, because I can kind of fix the mistakes that y'all might have. So all right, y'all dip it out. You know what I'm saying? That's giving me a time to end the live. If you watch live, thank you guys. If you wanna help me out, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Turn on post notifications. I will be back with higher quality videos. I promise you. This is facts. I'm not playing. But yeah.